Hi guys, it's Matt here from Golf Dream vs Reality, and today we're going to be talking to you today about the Nike Air Zoom Infinity Tour golf shoe, which is out new this year. If you are already subscribed to the channel, great, it's great to have you back. And if you're not subscribed already, please just click the subscribe button below so you don't miss any of our future videos. Now we'll go through the pros and cons of this shoe in just a moment. But first of all, let's show you the shoe up close and tell you all about the features that it comes with. Now this shoe is new to the market. It came out this year in 2020 and was actually designed by KOEPKA, who looks quite pleased, as you can see, with his design. Although he didn't actually wear these shoes for too long and only actually wore them for a couple of tours, and then he went back to his old shoes. Now as you can see there, that they have been apparently engineered to the exact specifications of a championship golfer, although I can confirm that they have not made me play like a championship golfer as of yet. Now this shoe does come in a ton of different colour options, and I'm just going to pop some up on the screen now, just so you can see the different types and varieties that the shoe comes with. Now you can see that on the top here it's actually made with the Nike Fly Knit material. Now it has been coated with a kind of plastic, it feels like, for the waterproofing, which comes all the way up to here. This top bit of the tongue, or the tongue-like part, hasn't got the waterproofing on it, so you can feel the knitted material there. And then it's got the firm Air Zoom heel at the back. And then the bottom is what intrigued me when I saw these shoes first of all. It is a spiked golf shoe, but not your typical spiked shoe that you'd normally get where you can replace the spikes when they start wearing. And these spikes are actually worn in, built into the shoe, sorry. So when they do actually wear down, you can't actually replace them. So I did worry about the durability of the spikes over time, but I'll explain to you in a moment what I've found so far with them. As I previously mentioned, the top of the shoe is made up of the Fly Knit material, and the base is actually made up of Nike React foam. And within the foam, it's actually got the actual traditional Air Zoom bubbles built into the foam. As you can see from the image here, how the shoe is actually made up. It comes with 3 Air Zoom bubbles, so there's one actually there, one there and one there, just under where the spikes are. Now you may have noticed from the few previous clips that these shoes are looking a little bit worn, and that's because they have been worn. So I've actually worn these shoes for around 10 full 18-hole rounds of golf, just so I could play in different conditions with them and just see what the durability was like, the comfort was like, and really give them a fair test and a fair review, so that I can let you know all the pros and cons about the shoe. Now the shoes are priced at £150 in the UK and $160 in the USA. Which puts them at the kind of mid to high price range of a golf shoe, and for this money, initially when I was buying these, I would expect them to be kind of the perfect shoe, and I'll let you know whether they are in just a moment. So now let's go through the pros and cons of the shoe, and we'll start from the bottom and work our way up. So we'll start with the spikes on the bottom. Now Nike call these spikes Piston Spikes, and apparently there's some funky kind of science behind them, which they're designed to give you extra traction and perfect grip when you're out on the golf course. Now initially when I saw these, obviously you got the bigger spike at the back and the 2 smaller ones, but normally on a traditional golf shoe you probably have kind of like 7 of the smaller spikes, so I was a bit concerned about how grippy are these going to be in muddy conditions. But I can confirm I've played in some real muddy courses over the last few weeks, and these are held up pretty well on the grip front. When you're in your swing and you're in your stance, you got a grip there, not really losing any footing, and also when you're walking up and down slopes onto tee boxes or on the fairways in wet conditions, they've been pretty grippy. Haven't fallen over yet, touch wood, so I can't really fault the spikes from a grip point of view. With regards to the durability of them, been walking on concrete paths with them, obviously done a lot of walking on the golf course, a lot of twisting and turning, and the spikes are all intact so far, so again, durability wise they seem pretty good as well. The rest of the sole is made up of a hard plastic which has got grooves in, so I suppose that acts as an extra bit of grip as well. So from a grip point of view, pretty good, can't fault them for that. So now onto the fit. Now you can probably see from this angle they're quite a narrow golf shoe, so if you're someone that's got a wider foot, I probably wouldn't recommend these exact shoes to you. They're also quite fit, they fit quite tight, so I suggest perhaps sizing up half a size if you are going to get them. Perhaps all the 2 pairs and just try them out and just see which one feels better for you. But yeah, fit wise I'd say they're quite snug, and they are not very wide at all, so if you're a wide footed golfer I would avoid them. With regards to the back, and the problem I found with the fit is this hard plastic heel here, It took me quite a while to wear these in, so I was wearing them around the house and then out on the golf course, and it probably took me about 6 or 7 rounds before I could stomach wearing them for the full rounds, and a lot of them rounds I had to take them off after 9 holes and put my other golf shoes because the hard plastic was just rubbing on the inside. They're worn in now, and now they are really comfortable, but just that kind of break-in period was a bit longer than what I'd expect from a shoe of this price range. I'd expect it to be comfy from the offset. Now, with regards to stability, where they are a narrow shoe, they're probably not as stable as some of the wider fitting golf shoes that are out on the market at the moment. Although saying that, I haven't found any issues personally with stability. Throughout my golf shots I haven't felt off balance or anything like that. I've not noticed any difference between these and my other golf shoes, which are the Nike Crochet ones. So yeah, stability, again, I'd say it's as expected. Can't fault that at all really either. Now, the shoes are also waterproof, and they actually come with a 2-year waterproof guarantee directly from Nike. As I mentioned earlier, on the fly knit material, there's kind of like a plastic coating, but it only goes up to where like the eyelets of the laces are and on the laces. So I have found, I've played in torrential rain, and my feet have stayed pretty dry. The only times I have found that some water has got through is if I've stood in a puddle and that water's come up to the, kind of the lace level, or if I've been walking through long damp grass in the rough, for example. Again, that can get your foot a little bit wet. But stepping into puddles kind of up to this level, no water got through at all. And I suppose if you don't have any issues, you then got that guarantee from Nike as well, so which is always great to have. 2 years is a long time for a warranty, so can't fault that. Now, durability. So as I mentioned earlier, these have been worn for about 10 rounds, so I've walked about 60 miles in them, maybe a little bit more. Again, bottom's not really worn at all. Inside, again, not really worn. So the durability wise, I'd say these are pretty good, which is a surprise because I found other Nike shoes to not be as durable after you've worn them for a while, so quite impressed with that. And as you can see as well, these are actually caked in mud the other day and they've come out pretty clean, and it only took me about a minute each shoe to clean. Where they're waterproof, the mud just wipes straight off. So again, good to keep, good for being easy to keep clean, and the durability is quite impressive, to be fair. So, would I buy these again? For me personally, I probably wouldn't buy these again. Like I said, they're about £150, so for the cost I'd expect them to be comfy from the offset, which they wasn't. They did take a lot of breaking in. So for me, I wouldn't buy them again, but I would suggest trying them out for yourself. It might have just been my weird feet that made them not comfortable. So they might be good for you. Like I said, once they are worn in, they are pretty comfy, grippy, durable, and easy to keep clean. So a good golf shoe. Obviously I've been wearing them in the winter, so easy to keep clean in the winter. In the summer they'd be even better. Lots of different colours for you to choose from as well. So yeah, check them out, try them on, and see what you think. And that's our review on the Air Zoom Infinity Tour shoes. If you're not subscribed already, please, really would appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel. And if you like the video, please give it a like. Thanks guys.